what's up YouTubers, back again with another video, and this one is on Warframe. And I recently had someone ask me a question pertaining to the mods I use on the dual icors, and wanted to put together a video just to give you an idea of what I use with my dual icors when I go into the void, or if I'm just going on a regular mission, I may switch the loadout. Um, the particular video, I think it was a tier 2, and I believe it was for 20 minutes. It's just grinding and grinding, trying to find that Nova Prime, or get a part from a Nova Prime, or a Vastos Prime, or just anything that was a Prime. And so here's the build that I went with pertaining to that video. Well, it definitely wasn't this build, and it was configuration A, this one here. One with the swirling tiger, being that this aura actually fits this polarity, particular mod. So I went with this swirling tiger, and I really like to use this combo. The dancing hunter and the whining claws. Love using these here. These are nice. Really makes a difference for me when I go in, especially with just a melee weapon by itself. Life strike, very important to me. Plus 20% life steal, which really helps, and 140% channeling efficiency. That's a negative. I don't use channeling in my melee combat. I rather use that energy pool towards my Warframe. I also use shocking touch, which gives me 60% extra electricity damage, which it depends which elemental you want to use. Keep in mind that this is a elemental weapon, already has toxin, so it can help when you decide to put a different type of mod in there. Fever strike, it gives me 75% extra toxin damage. I like it. It works for me. True Steel, 60% critical chance. Now I like this True Steel because the critical chance comes at a base of 25%. I mean, that's awesome. I like that. The pressure point. Before we get to the pressure point, let's go to Organ Shatter. Organ Shatter gives a 90% crit damage. That damage right here, it comes with this weapon, the 3.0. When you put that Organ Shatter in there all the way up 5.7, you are going to wreak havoc with this weapon. I put a Fury in there for that extra speed, and I'll get back to this Fury here, because this is what you put into your weapon and what you put into your Warframe really can make a difference when you're doing melee combat. Really. 30% attack speed, this helps. The Berserker, I like the Berserker. The Berserker does 30% attack speed bonus for 24 seconds on critical hit. So once you get a critical hit, immediately 30% attack speed bonus for 24 seconds. That's nice to have when things get very, very hot in the void, I like to say, or in any mission. Pressure point gives you an overall damage of 120%, which really boosts the weapon up. So this is the build I went with. This is the build I normally go with whenever I take my dual icors into a battle. Usually when I got my dual icors on, that means we're getting ready to really get into some physical battle. Now, as far as speed is concerned, on my Rhino Prime, I like to toss in a rush mod, 25% sprint speed. It helps. Overall, it just helps. And if I'm going to go in sword alone, and what I call 1 against 300 or 1 versus 300 is just one lone 10-0 against all the Grineer or corporates, you name it. I like to toss in, show you here, where is it? Steel Charge. This here does an increase of 60% melee damage. This will allow you to get the job done. Not on this build, but it'll allow you to get the job done. So this build I don't really like to go with. If I'm going to go with a Steel Charge, I'm going to switch some things up here. And right now I won't get into that, but I will say to you that I'm going to take this out and show you what I like to do when it comes to melee damage alone with the dual icors. Alright, hopefully you liked the video, and you guys know this is Joshua Timing, As always, keep God first, and I'll see you in the next Warframe. I'm out. Peace. Alright. I'm gonna make this a little tough. Tile 4, mobile defense. This will separate. This just separates the Tenno from the Tennoettes from the Tennoers, whatever that means. I'm just having some fun here. It really puts a lot of pressure on you when you go melee alone.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network.
Mind you, I do not have an aura for energy siphon, so we're going in here. And as you can see, you definitely have to be quick at it, and you have to be as accurate as possible. I'm gonna come back and get him. And just slices right through him. Now, I don't necessarily need the mod for melee damage. Looks like we have perhaps maybe. Oh, look at him. He comes up. He wants to go against the dual icors. Well, come on. Come on. Let's see what you can do against the dual icors. Yeah, come on. This should make for a good video. Where is he at? I'm here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Look at him. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this, big boy. Let's show him what the dual icors are really about. Where did he go? Did he leave? Did he die? Did he escape? Alright. Well, hopefully that'll let you see and know that dual icors modded correctly will put out quite a bit of damage. Hopefully I can make it through this. Let me get out of the way. Well, I tell you what, it wouldn't be a video if I didn't go further. Let's make this happen. I'll try to get a little serious here while playing. You know, get in the zone. Alright. And that's what I was trying to do. For you guys that don't know, as a prime, whenever you get close to death orbs, you get a boost to your energy pool, which allows you. I'm gonna run right into this. I'm trying to be too fancy. Alright, let's get serious here.